Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Long Dark. I just found this hidden supply cache.
There you are. This stuff will come in handy.
Stuff we actually need. Of all the items that we're lugging around, the fire-starting ones we actually don't have much of. But we are very close to the trapper's cabin, as promised. Picking up here, I walked on my own time to cut out some of the slow walking, but I got a little bit of a sprint back. So yeah, we just gotta get over this hill and maybe one more, and then we're there. And this is the dialogue of this Jeremiah guy that I was talking about, was it 2 episodes ago now? That feels a little forced, so get ready for a lot of, yeah, manly bear, diesel, truck kind of stuff. But like delivered like a Ford commercial, basically. It was like, you don't know about the Ford F-150. It's not built to be a truck. It's built to be tough. Like a bear. That's basically what we're about to watch. I don't know how those commercials... Does anybody actually fall for that? Like, oh yeah, I want to be tough. I should get a Ford. Like, yeah, it's just... Like, if you're already that type of dude... You don't need to be further reinforced. Or like told that, oh yeah, by the way, you're still tough because you drive this car. I don't know. Just a bit more. Looks like we got a nice sunrise. I actually kind of want to see what it looks like when we get to the top here. Especially with the cabin. We might be able to see the cabin. Could look pretty cool. Like a Bob Ross painting, man. More trees. It's nice, though. That feeling standing atop a hill and the breeze picks up. I do really like that effect. It makes me wonder how they do it. There's a new Time Splitters coming out. Eventually, I mean, it was just announced. Time Splitters 4 is definitely a thing that's happening. So that's awesome. One would hope that it's awesome. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. It really does look like a Bob Ross painting in a way. I like it. Again, it's moments like this that are the intrigue that made me want to play this in the first place. And that opening narrative, like I said. This narrative, though, that we're about to listen to, like I said, is kind of like, eh.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, just suck it up for now. I'm just grabbing it to add to this fire or whatever. But yeah, you know what else is great? Inside this cabin is that locker. I'm going to shove the flare pistol, extra first aid supplies that we don't need, just any weight we could finally get off our back. This seems like the place to put it, since it's kind of like the in-between between the dam and the next areas we're about to go to. I kind of want to test something too. Like the next really windy, stormy part of this game, where we're just doing a lot of walking, I would love to do no commentary and just let you take in the ambiance. But we'll see.
Oh,
shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
The place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. It was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. The whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah, me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. But changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the Muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her, eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the Muskeg, disappears for days. And then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead. Blood all over him. Body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the Muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Yeah, I told you it was all about the bear. I don't know. A little bit cringe-worthy, but let's finally put some of this crap in here. First and foremost being the flare gun. Which honestly doesn't even really weigh that much. Even when we put all the flares in. It's nicely condensed into one slot though. Put the fishing away, because I don't really see us doing that anytime soon. Feels like a side quest kind of thing. There's that shell casing I was talking about. I just picked up after missing a wolf. Oh man, we got like a million sewing kits too. It adds up, so... Yeah, that one's at 87%. We'll just hang on to that one. I still have a weird feeling, though, all the stuff I'm putting away we may never see again. Wind's picking up out there. I don't know. First aid. I don't know, there's something about the way some of his sentences he removed the articles, like, oh bear. I don't know, it just, the isn't there. It was just a bit much at times. But, I suppose interesting. Probably put away some of the cloth, like split these things in half, maybe. Not sure, I gotta think about it. I might just figure that out, but one thing I do want to do, we do have our bedroll, we could rest in here, and in the meantime, do the usual cooking break. There's also still that side quest about the teas. We need 3 of each tea, and I don't think we have it yet, so those rose hip preserves and the mushroom things, yeah, prepared versions of them. Let's get rid of those. Maybe that'll be weight. I don't know. I hope it doesn't create more weight. You wouldn't think, but... So yeah, we'll get a head start on this. It's a long journey, though. I don't know why we can't pick these up. Not that we need it. It's infinitely burning anyway. But yeah, let's look at the campcraft menu and get our sleeping bag. It's the only way. With him sitting on the bed, it's all we can do. This does work. Just gotta wait for the green. Get it just right. There we go. I mean, if it was me, I would just chill out in here, listen to these sounds. There's an infinitely burning fire and enough food to make for a couple days. But we gotta move on here. So let's get this going, and yeah, I'll just try to figure out a little bit more about this inventory, and then we'll get started on our journey here. A little bit. Finish it up next episode. Alright, I got a little bit of a match burning still here. Let's get going. Wait for it to burn out, and then we'll switch to proper lighting. Got a torch ready. It's like another nighttime hike. But yeah, we gotta go to this entrance, which was blocked off, which opens up this whole map. We gotta follow the rails all the way to this for more rails, deviate, and work our way up to this old trapper's thing. Spence's bear spear, whatever. So yeah, it's a long journey. But that first screen that is just nothing but railroad, if you sprint across it just right, it really doesn't take too long. And that's the one that has the cool train carriage. And I think that's going to be our stopping point this time. I want to get to that carriage because it's got a nice fire barrel and stuff set up there. And then we'll continue along the rails next time and trigger the cool stuff that's coming up in the story. There's like a whole element to this that has yet to really be introduced. I mean, it's been hinted at several times, and I mean, the lights, basically, is the hint. They keep talking about the lights in the sky being the Borealis. That, happened with the plane crash, or like caused the plane to crash. What is this? Birch bark. Brewed into a restorative tea. That's... It unlocked the blueprint. Yeah, I'm curious about that. Probably need several of them, though. Keep our eyes peeled. I remember when I played Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. Thought that would do so well. And people would be in it, but I got more comments about how it was boring and I was just saying what they could see for themselves and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. So, remembering that and then coming to this, I really don't know. Like, here I am talking about the Friends reunion and Time Splitters 4, but I might not release this whole series until, like, 3 years from now. I don't know. When that stuff is irrelevant. I mean, what the heck? How did I get turned around here? Going to the mountains. We'll have to see. I'm normally very far ahead. I'm falling behind because this game is kind of hard to piece together. The episodes are long and I gotta think about it. Wow, what the... I guess I should have expected that. Let's just get to the entrance. Rather than heal it and then get another sprain right after. It's a waste of bandages. Although I can't sprint, so... What was my point in mentioning that? I had something and I lost it. That happens a lot anymore these days, too. Well... I see him, he's just stalking me. Sweet. Another ideal encounter. Alright, let's hurry before this torch runs out. I want it to last until we get to that train carriage, so we gotta really start moving here. Here's the tunnel, so that's good. Okay, so we are in the Forlorn Muskeg now. It's just nothing but this railroad and a lot of frozen lake all around. I think it comes into play later on, but I haven't even gotten that far with the long play, really, yet. I really hope we get bad weather, though. That would be the ideal situation. Just take it in again, like I was saying. Oh, I remember what I was trying to say. About normally being about a month ahead. Like, whatever video is going out today, I have a month's worth of videos ahead of today. Usually. So, like, let's just say it's July 7th. That means I'm probably working on August 7th's video at this very moment that you're watching this. But when I do long games and don't have much to really say, and it gets tough to do the commentary, I start to fall behind. But with this game, I might purposely wait to like just finish up episode 2 and not do episode 3 yet, just to see how bad it bombs or how much people tolerate it anyway. 'Cause, yeah, I just have this feeling. I don't know, there's just like a feeling in my gut. Just walking in the snow is not what people really want. I think we're close, which is good because our torch is almost burnt out. Yeah, look at it. The derailment. Grab some coal because I want to start a fire here. Here it is. This is the cool spot. Poacher's Camp. This is going to be where we stop, but let's get this thing going. There's something behind this car, too, so I want to run out there. Sweet. It's 90%.
All right.
Crap. Thought it burned out for a second, but we're good. Pile it all in there. This carriage has a lot of stuff to keep it running, so yeah, we could get some coffee or tea going so we get the warming up perk. And I guess we could top off the energy because we know how much rails we still have to walk across to get to the thing. So yeah, get several hours burning.
Here.
Jeans. Ah, this does something. Reducing the wolf population. So yeah, the more wolves that we kill, eventually that side quest will get complete. But alright. We're pretty good for right now. I'm going to set up this bedroll. There's one in here too, so I might permanently leave this one here. Because we're going to be passing by it a couple times. But somewhere over here is another bedroll. Let's just shed some light on it. Yep. And a container. Some scrap metal.
Hope I can still eat this.
Tomato soup. Hey, that sounds pretty good right now. Some nice thick bread with it. Yeah. Let's top off the energy. And we'll pick up next time from here. Whatever happens, hope for some really cool weather. And if that's the case, we'll just shut up and enjoy it. So see you then.